And when I show up to the club, within 5 minutes, we have 10 girls around us. A level of respect that I've never experienced before in my life. The head of security for the whole place says, "We're so happy to have you back. Anything you need, I told my guards to take good care of you." From that moment on, the rest of the night, private security. What has online coaching done for me in my life? This last weekend, me and a group of friends went out and we experienced something that I haven't experienced in a long time. You know, we see these guys like Andrew Tate, we see these guys like Iman Godzi, we see these guys who make a lot of money and they're young, for a lot of them are young, the online coaches and the gurus, and we think, man, that must be nice. This last weekend, I spent over $2,000 at the club. Did I regret it? Did I not? Why did I do it? And what lessons have I learned? Because I'll tell you right now, online coaching and spending this amount of money over the course of 2 nights, I've learned a lot about what it means to have money and what having money will do for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Guys, you have to understand, I'm not some special guy who made it, who figured out some secret. You have to understand that not too long ago, I was in high school. I graduated in 2020 during COVID, and in high school, I had acne all over my face. My teeth were crooked. I was wearing glasses. I was the nerd in high school, the Indian nerd, who really everyone knew, but no one really got along with. It was like I was just an average guy. And guess what happened this weekend? I lived the life that I see other people living online, and for years, I fantasized, what would it be like to go to the club and spend thousands of dollars and not even have to think twice about it. And this weekend, all those wishes and dreams and those questions were answered. So let me explain to you, do I regret spending that amount of money at the club? Let's get into it. So guys, this weekend was Songkran, which if you don't know, I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, the amazing city. Every year around this time in April, mid-April, is the Thai New Year. So the way people celebrate the Thai New Year is they go out on the street with water guns and shoot each other with the water guns. There's people spraying with the hose and the buckets and whatnot. So I decided with a friend of mine that, hey, why don't we go out and go to the club and experience what it's like on Songkran? Because it's going to be crazy and it's going to be a once in a year thing. It's our first time experiencing it. Let's go out. So we go out to a very popular road that a lot of people go to here in Bangkok. And he ends up getting his wallet stolen, which is unfortunate. So we leave there. And we say, you know what, screw this place. So we go to an underground club, okay? And granted, I've been to clubs in the USA, dancing, whatever, but never had enough money. Doing my sales job, I was making $70,000. Never did I feel comfortable going and blowing a bunch of money at the club. I walk into the club, everyone's dressed up, and it almost felt like imposter syndrome. Like that little kid from high school, that Indian kid who really didn't really get girls, wasn't really that guy. It almost felt like he was trying to creep up on me, right? When we walk in, you know, we're just like any other person. We have to pay an entrance fee. We walk inside, we walk around a little bit, and within a couple minutes, we find someone, and I tell them, hey, I want to buy a bottle. Tonight, I'm going to live different than I've lived before. Tonight, I'm going to do something I haven't done before, and I'm going to experience what it's like to spend money on the finer things in life. I buy a bottle. And, you know, at first she tries to take me to this like small little table, the waitress lady. And I say, no, I want to sit at the booth. I want to enjoy a big booth. It's very comfortable. She said, oh, you have to pay for this bottle, which was a little bit more, so it was no problem. Sure, I'll buy that bottle. I take that bottle and we go and we sit down, and immediately it's just me and my guy friends. We have no girls. As soon as we sit down, not even 30 seconds later, I see a group of 4 beautiful women in front of us. What do? I just hit him with one of these. And then one of them looks at me like this. I say, yeah. And then I tell them to come, and all 4 come and sit down around us. I start to buy them drinks. When the lady is coming to give me the check, I'm tipping her $10, $15 US every time. But to her, that's a world of a difference. Within 10 minutes, the ladies who worked there were so excited every time they came to my table. Every couple minutes, they're coming, they're pouring drinks. It was a level of respect from the workers who I had never experienced before. They'd only met me 10 minutes prior, and they're coming to and refilling the drinks every couple minutes. All the eyes around the club are looking exactly what it is that I'm doing. We have a group of girls, I'm ordering the bottles, everyone's looking over here, and I'm the 23-year-old kid. There's 50-year-old guys in the club thinking, what the hell is this kid doing? Why is he taking all the Thai girls? Why are all the workers so focused on him? It's not something that the Indian shy kid who really no one knew Maybe if you're watching this and you know me from high school, you're thinking, who is this guy now? A completely different version of myself, because I recreated myself, one, through my online business, and two, here first, and then the business followed. I go to use the bathroom. There's two workers in the bathroom. The workers are greeting me and inviting me in the stall, like opening the stall door for me. They don't know who I am yet, right? So I come here a second night, and I'll explain what happens in the second night. It's even crazier. I go home, and I spend a lot of money there at this place, probably close to $1,000. And I wake up the next morning, and I think, wow, what an experience that was. So that was Friday night. Saturday night, I'm gonna explain to you guys a level of respect that I've never experienced before in my life. Me and my friend go back the second night. I arrive before my friend, and when I show up to the club, within 5 minutes, we have 10 girls around us. He walks in, he says, what the hell, how did this happen? As soon as I get there, the owner comes out, shakes my hand. I meet the owner. The owner knows me. Every single one of the security guards shakes my hands as I walk through. And let me tell you this, the second night, the head of security, as I'm sitting down drinking with my friend, the head of security comes up beside me, and I'm in Thailand, so he speaks Thai. So he brings out his Google Translate, and he says, we're so happy to have you back. The head of security for the whole place says, we're so happy to have you back. Anything you need, I told my security guards to take good care of you. And I told him, you're doing a wonderful job, and that's much appreciated. Guess what? From that moment on, the rest of the night, private security. And there was a couple of times where they had to step in and take care of some other guys. And I'll explain to you what exactly happened. But think about this. I didn't ask for it. I didn't say, hey, maybe I should have some. He did it on his own, the head of security of the whole place. Why? Because when I walked in, I spent the money. And money is, up until this night, I always thought of money as like, I hope I get money. I wish I get money. What would life be like with money? Money is the energy of other people. So because I've built a skill, online coaching, that allows me to get money because I have this skill and I'm able to help people, scaling to $47,000 a month fitness coaching, I was able to build up a solid foundation of wealth and continue to grow it. That is now allowing me to go live these experiences without thinking twice about it. And I got out these bills. In Thailand, it's 1,000 baht, which is about $25 US. And I'm giving these out to the security guards, to the head of security, to the workers, and I'm giving out these tips. And to me, it's nothing, $20. And you know what it got me? It got me private security for the whole night. And there was a couple times. So I'm sitting down with his girl right beside me. And the girl and me are talking, and we have a table here with a bunch of girls, and my friend is speaking to the girls and whatnot, entertaining that group. And I see this random guy come up. I don't even know this guy. He sits down at the table, and I'm like, what the hell? Who is this guy? Do I know you? He says, hey, what's up, bro? What's up? He comes down, ignores me, ignores my other guy friend, and just starts immediately speaking to the girls. And his friend is following him. And I look at the private security. I look at him. One of these, he's gone. He's gone. He tries to put up a fight. No, man, no, you know me. I don't know you. Imagine this. This 23-year-old kid, this grown man is trying to come talk to the girls. I've got 9 or 10 girls here, and this grown man is trying to come talk to one of them, and I have security. Imagine being that guy. He's just a random guy with a drink in his hand, and that was me. That was me in the USA every time I went to the club. Life on the other side of making $50,000 a month is completely different than you right now working your 9 to 5 or being stuck at 5,000 or less. It's not even comparable. With the snap of a finger, these two guys are gone. I'm walking around in the club. I see like a table with a guy and a bunch of girls. And I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and recruit one more. This is like I'm a fucking army recruitment agency. So I go ahead, I pass a table with one of the girls. I hit her with one of these. She looks at me. The guy gets pissed that's sitting there. I didn't touch the girl or tell her to come. I just hit her with one of these. The guy gets pissed. He stands up and tries to get in my face. I just stand there like laughing at him. Because the security comes and tells him to sit down. It's like being treated like royalty. And why am I being treated like royalty? Because I'm the man that's learned this skill, that's been disciplined enough to earn money. There was a girl that came to the table. I didn't want her there because I didn't know her. I didn't invite her. She just randomly sat down. Security took her away. It's like this type of respect, this level of respect from guys and women I've never experienced in my life because I've never been the guy that deserves it. For the last 4 years, I've always been, I want to get rich. I want to get rich. So many people talk about getting rich. Oh, we'll get rich one day. But how many people are actually doing the things consistently for months on end to become rich? And what even is rich? At $50,000 a month, I can do almost anything that I've imagined besides a private jet. you know. But I can live a very comfortable life at $50,000 a month consistently. And I was able to do this through online coaching. And, you know, these 2 nights were 2 nights where I've really seen what it's like to make money in the real world, where I really felt like I was this guy, Iman Gadzhi. I was this guy like Tate, honestly, because I was able to command the respect of other men and other women that it had. Who would have thunk this random Indian kid, shy, introverted, could start an online coaching business and change lives and live this type of life? It was incredible. You know, 20,000 baht I took out from the ATM, which is about $700, $800. You know, with 1 hour left before the club closes. Before the club closes, I gave out all the 20,000. Gave it to security guards, gave it to the workers, and now the owner knows me. Yesterday, I went back just for a drink with my friend and head of security. So I'm so happy you're here. For what? For what? Because I stayed committed to my word, and I decided that I was done being this. I was done living the story that I had accepted growing up. I was done. I remember very specifically, I came back in high school. You know, these moments when we're younger really shape who we are when we're older. I remember this moment in high school. I come back after summer. I come back with a lot of acne on my face, going through puberty. My voice is deeper. And I remember a guy in one of my classes says, "What happened to Anish?" And another one of the girls says, "Puberty." But it's almost like they looked at me with like disgust because I had all this acne. I was like the nerd. And imagine now, this guy went to college. He graduated. He's working some job he didn't even need to go to college for. He's in debt. The girl, God knows what she's doing. You know, I hope they're doing well. I hope they're doing well. But imagine this kid, me, as an Indian kid in America, has grown up and now created something of himself out of nothing. Out of nothing. I was working at McDonald's at 13. So I just want you guys to understand that no matter where you are or what beliefs you currently hold, it doesn't have to be the story you continue to tell yourself. So do I regret going out? By the end of the second night, I spent over $2,000. And let me tell you something. I posted clips of me at the club with these girls. I told some sales calls to prospects the stories that I'm telling you now, and I ended up making $6,000 just from this night, the stories and the post. In the last 3 days, I've made $16,000. 6,000 of that was specifically directly from the stories and the videos I've got from going out and clubbing. So I made from 2,000 spent to 60 and 8 ROI on this story. So when guys tell me they want to make money online and what should I do, drop shipping, crypto trading, I'm thinking about coaching, I'm in good shape, and they have all these different options, I say, you need to coach. Why? Because when you coach and you post your lifestyle, all the money you spend on having fun returns 10x because people see that and want to live like that. So guys, to wrap this whole thing up, I wanted to explain to you what life could look like if you go all in on your mission, which is online coaching. What happens if you go, I was in decent shape when I started. I was in decent shape and I was able to make $47,000 with a physique like this and completely change my life. And so now what I do is I help guys start and scale their online coaching business. So if you're thinking you want to live a life like this, you want girls to respect you, you want every man in the club that works there, security guard, to shake your hand and follow you around and be your private security and do everything that you ask. And if you want a life like this, all you have to do is go all in on yourself and on one business model, and that's online coaching. So guys, if you want to speak to me one-on-one, there's a link down below. You can go click it. You can apply to speak with me one-on-one. And I look forward to speaking with you. And I want to guarantee you one thing. If you can bet on yourself for just 3 months, your whole life will be completely different by the end of that 3rd month. You have no idea what's waiting for you on the other side. Stop dreaming and hoping like I was. And I promise you, if you stay committed for long enough, you'll be living the life that you're dreaming of. And it doesn't have to take years like everyone sells you some BS lies. It takes years. It took me 1 month to go 0 to 10K, 4 months to go 0 to 47,000, and now 10,000 every few days. So go ahead and click that link below. I look forward to speaking to you guys, and go ahead and subscribe to this channel where I'll share more of my stories of what online coaching has done for me, how you can start and scale your online coaching business and live the life that you've always dreamed of. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video.